So this is my very first video lesson for you guys. So bear with me. It may be a little rough, but I'm doing my best for you guys. So we're gonna get a piece of paper. It can be construction paper is the best. It could be any color you want, depending upon what you want to make, or it could even be white paper, or it could be paper that you colored. Now we're gonna hold the paper horizontal. Remember, horizontal goes side to side. Vertical is up and down, but we want the paper side to side. That's horizontal. Now we're gonna fold it into thirds, or as close as we can get to thirds. So you're gonna take it, fold it up, try to keep the edge straight right there, and then press it with your fingers. Go back and forth if you need to. Then we're gonna take the other side and we're gonna bring it over. Again, try to keep the edge up there even and press it with your finger. Now, that was the hardest part, I think. Now turn it over where the folds are on the back, and now we're gonna fold it in half. So take this, bring it all the way up to the edges here, and fold it. Then you're gonna take this side, bring it back to here, and again, fold it, work it hard with your fingers. Now remember, anytime I get too far ahead of you, you can pause this video, catch up, even rewind it, and then come back to where we are. Turn it over, fold it again. Now this, work it hard. This is the basis for all your puppets. You put your bottom finger in here, your top finger's in here, and this is the mouth. It's kind of like a zigzag line, right? Now, I said this was going to be a duck. Can you hear my bird in the background? He's so noisy. So my duck needs a beak. So I'm gonna just take a piece of scrap orange paper. Once again, I'm gonna fold the paper in half. And you know why I'm doing that? Because the beak has a top and a bottom. And if I fold it in half, draw it just once, I cut two out, they're the same size. So now I'm gonna take a pencil and I want my beak to be about the same width as his mouth. So I'm just gonna make a little mark there. Remember, if you make it too big, you can cut it smaller. If you make it too small, you can cut another one if you want. So I'm gonna kind of give him like a triangle kind of beak. And now I'm gonna take my scissor and I'm gonna try to cut all my lines. And remember, since we folded it, we get two that are the same because the beak has a top and a bottom. So now pull them apart, whoops, and you got two. So now we're gonna glue it on here. So take some glue. Remember, we open the glue this way. If you have a glue stick, you can use a glue stick. And a little bit, not a lot of it. How many times do I say that? Take it and glue it on there. And then we're gonna glue the other one on the bottom. There we go. So now my duck has a beak. Now what else does a bird need? Well, a bird needs some eyes. So I'm gonna take a piece of white paper now. Again, I'm gonna fold it in half because I want the eyes to be the same size. Now, if you were making a monster, maybe you only want one eye, but I'm making a duck. I want two eyes. So I'm gonna cut through the paper, through both of them, so I get two eyes. Try to stay on your lines. I'm not doing a very good job of that today. There we go. Now I'm gonna put black circle in the center of each one. I'm using a marker. You could use crayons or colored pencils, whatever you have. Then we're gonna take these and we're gonna glue them. Remember, put the glue on the piece that you're adding. So take it, glue his eyeballs on. There's one. Here's the other. I tell you what, I miss you guys so much. I was thinking, I wonder if when we get back in, will we have a sink with a faucet. I'm hoping so. Now I'm gonna give my duck some little funny hair. So I'm gonna draw a triangle like this. Actually, what is that? I guess this is a trapezoid. It's kind of like a rectangle. So cut it out. Now I want to add some silly hair to it. So on one end, I'm gonna cut out some little triangles. And I didn't draw them because I'm just kind of making it up as I go along. And I didn't want to have to work on particular lines. That's just his silly hair. It's kind of the way my hair looks some mornings when I wake up. Now remember when we were making those me sculptures at the beginning of 2nd grade, we always added feet, and that's how we glued them down. Remember those paper sculptures? So you're gonna put some glue. Actually, you know what? Because I don't want my lines to show, I'm gonna make it go the other way. And I'm gonna put some glue on here. And then I'm gonna add it right here to the top of his head. And now my duck is done. And you can do anything you want to stand up on here. Like, let me show you. Here is my frog. See his eyes? His eyes were just on the same as the hair. And then I put his silly long tongue. And this is the frog. And then we also had the bunny. I did the bunny ears the same way. I made little feet here. And I made the bunny ears. So this is my bunny. Now, I did one other one. And I added 2 things standing up. I added the ears and the silly tail. I think this is a cat. What do you think? It's blue. I know, cats are not normally blue, but this is fun. We can do whatever we want. So you can make yours whatever you want, and you can just keep adding pieces onto it. So now I cannot wait to see what you make. So send them to me because I'm excited to see. I miss you guys.